It's been a little while since we visited the absentee ballot drop box that started it all here outside the Margaret Morton Government Center in Bridgeport. This now infamous ballot drop box has garnered national news coverage.
It's helpful to have video evidence of your opponent committing crimes.
It was this unprecedented video evidence that propelled John Gomes to a legal victory and what he hopes will translate into a political one Tuesday.
We are focused on November 7th. And if we come out as the voters of Bridgeport and cast our vote, we will stand here again victorious.
Despite being focused on November 7th, Judge William Clark's ruling of a new primary has state election officials trying to figure out what comes next.
We are at this very moment talking with the Attorney General's office.
Here's what we know. If Gomes wins Tuesday, the case is over. No need for a new primary. If Ganim wins, there will be a new primary. If Ganim wins the new primary, he becomes mayor. If Gomes wins, there will be a second general election. The dates all to be announced. To complicate the situation further, the state still hasn't hired a permanent election monitor to oversee the integrity of the vote after the legislature funded the position with a $150,000 salary in September.
We had 4 weeks to find someone, a candidate for a job that is very, very specific. And there aren't that many people who know election law, election process, don't have a job already, don't want to be paid benefits, and want to be hounded by the news media every day.
To make matters even more interesting, Fox 61 obtained the numbers for exactly how many absentee ballots are issued for Tuesday's election. In Bridgeport, 2,281, the most of any Connecticut community. Are all the same tactics being used?
There are districts where the absentee ballot harvesting has happened. It continues to happen. We've also gotten a number of phone calls into this office detailing that the very same operatives are out there.
Fox 61 reached out to Mayor Ganim's office for a response to the court ruling. In a statement, he said, quote, "We will explore all legal options that are available to us, including the possibility of appealing the court's decision."
This is one I would be happy to stand in front of the Supreme Court.
Question remains, did Mayor Ganim have anything to do with the fraud?
Have you ever talked with her about absentee ballots?
No. Indirectly, subconsciously, I would tell you yes.
And let's remember, in the backdrop of all of this, the State Elections Enforcement Commission and the Chief State's Attorney's Office are conducting their own potentially criminal investigations. We also spoke today with the Secretary of the State's office, who told us they just hired their interim election monitor on Tuesday. Her name is Peggy Reeves. Reporting in Bridgeport, Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.